and welcome back to HVAC Talk, Let's Be Real. My name's Renee, I'm one of the owners of LCS.
And my name's Cori, I'm a maintenance technician.
So today we're going to talk to you about ladies in the field. We are so excited to have Cori here with us as a technician that works in the field. So Cori, let's talk a little bit how you got to the point of where you decided that HVAC is the career for me. So tell me a little bit about what your interests were, like as a kid, high school, that sort of thing.
When I was little, I always wanted to drive a dump truck or some excavator or, I mean, anything outdoors I wanted to do. I wanted to play in the dirt. I wanted to be outside helping my dad.
So you weren't playing with Barbie's dream house?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'd rather not play with Barbies. But I mean, I love being outdoors. I love being around people. I love having my hands on things.
Okay.
And you know, being
hands-on.
Being hands-on with anything. I mean, to get my hands on anything, to tear it apart and put it back together. I mean, that's what I was for. I love doing it.
So tell me, so when you got to a point, like you're a senior in high school and you know, there's all kinds of questions about, are you going to go to a 4-year college? Are you going to go into the military? Are you going to go straight to work and get a full-time job? Where was your head? Did you know what you wanted to do at that time?
Honestly, no. I had no idea. I didn't plan on going to a 4-year college or anything of that sort. I was mainly looking for, you know, something outdoorsy. I didn't want to go to an office job.
Okay.
That's just not me. I can't sit down for long periods of times. I get sleepy, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't want to go to a little restaurant. You know, I didn't want to go to a retail store. It just wasn't me. I wanted to be outdoors.
Okay.
I wanted to be constantly moving. I wanted to, you know, go from one place to the other. I don't want to be stuck at one place all day long.
So what brought you to HVAC? Because when we think of things that you can do outdoors, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot in the trades. There's landscaping. There's, I don't know, all kinds of things. I can't think off the top of my head right now. But what brought you to HVAC?
Honestly, my fiance Dylan currently works here for us as an installer. So he would, you know, mess with stuff at home, kind of do odds and ends here and there, and I always help him on anything we do. And so he was helping me, and we finally got a whole house humidifier put in, and he had me put it in for us.
I was like, who installed that, Cori?
Yes, that was totally me. I installed the whole thing for us. He was very proud of me. I felt very good about it. And the more in depth we kind of went with it, you know, I kind of felt that, hey, this is something I can do, and you know, you don't run across women technicians.
Right, so let's talk about that for a minute. So we're definitely in a male-dominated industry, right? Most technicians are male. Most installers are male. You know, it doesn't matter. A lot of times when you see women in HVAC, it's usually in an office setting or maybe even a manager position, but we don't see a whole lot of technicians. And so we were super excited when Cori and Dylan sat down with us and said, hey, like, you know, Cori's really interested in the technician side. She's hands-on. She loves to be somewhere different every day. She loves to be outside. It was just a very natural fit and a natural conversation. And so tell me just a little bit, Cori, about what it's been like for you. Do you feel like, has it been hard coming into an industry that is so male-dominated? Do you feel like people treat you any differently? Like, how's it been the last few months or so?
Honestly, no. I've had more people probably compliment me on having a woman technician in their house than anything.
Like they just think it's neat?
Yes. I have never been turned down yet. And most people, you know, get a thrill out of it that, you know, they get the dispatch that I'm on my way out there and they see it's a, you know, female coming to service their equipment. And to me, that makes me feel great. I love that feeling. I love the feeling knowing that I am that 1 in a million woman that is out here being a technician. I love the fact that I know I can do the same thing as what a man does. You put your mind to it and you can do it. Anything you want to do, you can do. And it's not, I mean, it's not necessarily just a man's job, and I'm here to prove that.
I love that mentality too. We have, and I will say, like, our Our technicians, all of who are male before Cori joined the team, have been so welcoming, and they're so excited to teach her and everything else. It's been such a great experience for all of us. We get so many compliments from our customers and things like that too. Wow, that's really cool that you have considered a female as a technician. So what Cori and I really want to say is, if you know of anybody that is in high school or is out of high school, or they just don't know what the right fit is for them, consider the trades. HVAC is obviously our passion, but there's electrical, there's plumbing, there's painting, there's construction, there's so much involved in that. And so if you have somebody that's not, they're not a desk person, they were never a good test taker in school, whatever that may be, they're hands-on, they like to tear apart and put back together, this could be a really natural fit. And we would both love to see more females consider the trades as their career.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, Cori and I, you're going to be seeing us more, because we will talk about this a little bit more and more and more as the future comes. But until then, if you have any questions for us, you know how to find us. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week on HVAC Talk. Let's be real.